Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in. Mo Pacheco leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about set to go now. And going for the Reds in this one, Hunter Green. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Mo Pacheco, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Steer, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Eichhoff checks over to first, and he's back. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. A 2-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now at the plate, Mo Pacheco. He's already homered here in this one.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Right side. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1, no strikes.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Move to first. Hat back in on a dive. Next offering way off the plate.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. High fly ball out to center field. Ortega makes the catch, and that'll do it. So first and second with one man gone. So now it's Corey Seager, 1 for 2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Pacheco over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Reds 6 and the Rangers 1. In now for the Reds, Mo Pacheco. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Steer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Rip it up.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he deals. And a swing and a miss there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand. Right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed.
Man at first. Now it's Corey Seager. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Scope to second. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. So, almost ready to get underway, getting the nod on the mound. It's the guy they call Thor, Noah Syndergaard.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
1 down. Here's Marcus Semien. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Here's a 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are.
So 2 down. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. In there for strike 1. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. If you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen.
The 0-2.
It's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. In the dirt. Huff down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Maley at second. Senzel at first. 2 out of the inning. That one lifted to left. Brown settles under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. No outs. Runner at first. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Garcia on the move, heading back some more. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Tyler Naquin to the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a bouncer. Urshela zips it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So runner at second, 2 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Next pitch is popped up. Urshela makes the catch. And that. So digging in, Mo Pacheco.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Good eye right there.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And the right-hander deals. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Save! And they take a 2-run lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Naquin.
Right fielder.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Naquin.
And the 0-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to first, 2 down. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the Reds DH, TJ Friedl.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And a pitch. To the right side, Simeon. Tosses to first, and that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Rangers 3.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2024 Cincinnati Reds.
So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Luke Weaver. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Fought off foul. Senzel over at first with 1 away. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Falling behind 2-1.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
The pitch. Runner on the go. Out towards right center field. Simeon sizes this one up. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And that's the 2nd out of the inning on the force play. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Bounced up the middle. And that one handled. They get the force. And that is that. Top of the 2nd. Here's the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Gio Urshela to the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Hey, we got no outs.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 28.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 so far. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over.
Happ makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Mo Pacheco. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And there's a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-2. Swing and a Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Kid, your pitch, huh?
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Seager. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Next for Cincinnati, Mo Pacheco. And takes low for ball 1.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the 1-0. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Goes to second. Safe there. And now Tyler Stevenson, 1 for 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Go.
The 1-1. On the ground, 2 ball. On to Simeon. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Cal Farmer up to the plate now.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. 1 down, runner at third. Here's Gio Urshela. The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The catcher, number 28.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Out to short. To first. That ends the inning and stops. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. Good eye right there. Kimbrel measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
The 1-0. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Senzel around second, headed for third. Simeon with a relay home. The tag out.
Now batting.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Now only 1 out remaining.
The batter, number
And in scoring position with 2 away. In now for the Reds, Jonathan Scope. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Our final score here, 9-5. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Mo Pacheco.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Coming up on the first pitch, showing the slab in today's game, Lance Lynn. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
In the air, left field. Soto puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll. Here's Adam Frazier. Struck out looking at his first at bat. The 2-1. Out to short. Pacheco. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the third. 2 outs, nobody on. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only hit.
Runner on the go. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021. And that one fouled off.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And it's even up.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
The pitch. Happ, the lead runner at second. Steer at first with no outs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." The 0-1. Hard on the ground to first. The throw to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 9th, digging in, Mo Pacheco. Swung on, belted. Dahl ranging back, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track.
almost allowed.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
9 runs.
Hello and welcome. Just about set and getting to start. Nick Lodolo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game. Only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of...
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Mo Pacheco. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Hey, come on now, big guy.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Leon, the runner at third. Hat on at first with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
And welcome back. Bottom 4 in now for the Reds. Mo Pacheco. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, not close. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Frazier, now the throw to first on the run. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Second baseman, Jonathan. Go. The batter number 6.
So up next, Mo Pacheco. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Righty to the plate. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
And strike 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, Pacheco. On to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
The batter, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the shortstop,
batter, number
Mo
6.
Pacheco.
Shortstop,
This guy, one of the best
Pacheco.
contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Frazier. 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 3. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Here's a 1-1. Grounder might be 2. On to Scope. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the same. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Friedel over at second, 1 down. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, baby. Stay high up there.
Runner leads away at second. Fights it off. You'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. Grisham drop step going back. Back some more. Gone! A 2-run homer, his 12th of the season, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here's the catcher, M.J. Melendez. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Bounce to the right. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great.
Manny Machado up to the plate. He's already homered in this one. 0-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground. Pacheco. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Man left stranded. Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. He popped out his first time. 2-2 now. Double play ball to second. There's 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of. So 2 away with nobody on. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. Inning over. Mo Pacheco now at the plate. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's,
And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And ball 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now the count is even. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores. It's 7-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. A strikeout and a walk. First and second, 2 down. Ripped on a line. And that'll do it. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 7 and the Padres 3. Here's Machado. He's already homered in this game. And the righty deals. On the ground to short. And that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds. So digging in, Mo Pacheco. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes.
2 balls, no strike.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Looking good, no one better, come on.
And a pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Bailey at third. Senzel over at second. Friedel over at first with 1 away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right-handed reliever. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded with one away. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. Tyler Naquin to the plate. Hit in the air, right field. Dahl has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Reds 9 and the Padres 3.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 9 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on a Sunday afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Adam Frazier. 0-1 now. On the ground right side. Scope. To second, there's one. On to first, double play.
That was a tough double play to turn right there. So nicely done by the defense. And with it hit so softly, I wasn't sure they'd have time to get both outs. And sometimes rushing a play like that can lead to big problems. But they executed.
Runner on at first with one gone. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit. Swinging the bat well in the series. 5 for 12 so far.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Waka, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Happ leads off first with one away. Pickoff throw. Happ dives back in safely. Kicks and fires. There's a strike. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double. So up next, David Dahl.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next pitch is popped up. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. MJ Melendez, the next up for the Padres.
MJ.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to the left. Pacheco. Fires to first on the run. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Did a nice job getting there.
Juan Soto now. Flied out his first time. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
Number 13. Manning.
One out, bases empty. Mo Pacheco, the next to hit for the Reds. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Next pitch is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Frazier on to first in time. And there's two away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him.
Two outs, runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, Mo Pacheco. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Pacheco measures 6 feet 2 inches. 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. He'll do it himself, and the inning is. There's the shortstop at the plate, Mo Pacheco. Ground ball left side and foul ball. And strike two.
0-2.
Oh and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. And the next pitch is way outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. On the ground to short, could be two. On to Scope. Got him. Double play just when they needed it most. What a finish.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
This manager looks to get his team's offense producing more consistently.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in. Mo Pacheco leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Zach Eflin. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Puts it away for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
At the plate, Mo Pacheco. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Tyler Naquin to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Rip it, kid. Let's go.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Franco for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Reds 1. 2 outs. Runner on first. In now for the Reds, Mo Pacheco. 1 for 2. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Stevenson off of first with 2 away. Next pitch in the dirt. Yeah, the count 1-2. And a curve is down and in.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
And down on strikes. 3rd out. So no. Here's Manuel Margot. Here's a 1-1. To the right side. Ahmed gets it to first. Play made. That ends the inning. So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short, Pacheco. Over to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. Rays 3 and the Reds 2. And now the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him looking. That's the second out.
Oh, you know that's got to be very...
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Mo Pacheco. 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 2-2 now. And that one missing low. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Hey, see it, drive it.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and great jump.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Hey, see it up, drive it the other way.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Pacheco headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Back
And
now in
leading
Tampa
off for
Bay,
the Rays,
bottom half of inning number
the first
2,
baseman,
and stepping in for the Rays, Harold Ramirez. Here's a tapper towards short. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Wonder.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. Lance Lynn, former first-round pick by the Cardinals. He went to Ole Miss and was drafted in 2008. And, of course, when he was a rookie in 2011, he helped the Cardinals win a World Series. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they go quietly there. We play 2 full. It's the Reds 2, the Rays nothing. So 2 down, and here is Mo Pacheco. He walked and came around to score his first time up. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
2 outs. And a big swing and a miss. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact.
Domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or
They've won, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 4th, to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. He's 0 for 1. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Round it, round it. Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit, nice hit.
So digging in, Kyle Farmer. He's already homered in this game.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Get back, get back.
Now snap throw to first. Dives back. Ow!
Wow, that could be so tough. Left-hander with that leg. Picks it up and can dangle it in the air a little bit, and you're not quite sure. Really good move over, and you can't blame the base runner for getting picked up.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's going to be Randy Arozarena.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
The 0-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play? Welcome back. Here's Alex Bregman.
For the Rays.
The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Lynn back to work. Out to short. Pacheco. Zips it to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at second with 1 away. Harold Ramirez at the dish. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Out to short. And he's out.
Now batting, shortstop, Wonder.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. 1 for 2. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
In the air, out towards left center. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they lead it 4-1.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Mo Pacheco. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. First pitch is in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey, she didn't rip it there.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
One strike. All right, one time right here.
Just off the inside edge.
Right there, attaboy. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And the right-hander's 3-1. Out there to center. Holsizer settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mo Pacheco. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Now 1-1.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
The pitch. This to center field. Holsizer on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. 1 gone, runner at first. And now it's Brandon Lau. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Base is empty, 1 away. Harold Ramirez at the dish. 1 down, base is empty. Out to short. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Man at first, Mo Pacheco getting ready to hit. Next pitch is popped up. Bregman is under it, and there's 1 down. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to short, Pacheco. That's the 3rd out. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Rays 3 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back. Here's Manuel Margot. Ashcraft back to work. Bounced out to short. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today.
BRB.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, your 2024
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Chicago Cubs.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Check swing went around. 0-2 now.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Leave it right here one time, kid.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mo Pacheco. There's a strike. And strike 2. One down, base is empty. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one popped up right side. Makes the grab. 2 down. Mo Pacheco digs in now. That one misses, and it's 1-0. There's the strike at the knees.
I'm on some bullshit.
Leon on third. Senzel on second. Stevenson at first. 1 gone. And now 2-2.
Let her rip one time.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Great job.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. 1 for 2. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Azokar moving under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 7-5 now.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
First and second, 2 outs. Nick Ahmed here to hit. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they do. Edwin Rios here, 1 for 3. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Pacheco tossed to second, relay to first, double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Here's the center fielder, Brennan Davis. Davis, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. And it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. And first offering is fouled off. Stevenson aboard here at first with nobody out. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you when he goes.
Here's Nico Horner, known for his late inning heroics. 2-2 now. Ahmed, one at second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So one hit is all they get. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 5. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. The batter will be the shortstop, Mo Pacheco.
Pacheco.
In the air, left side. Rios under it. And there's two down. Our final score here, 9-5. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, it'll be Marcus Stroman. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie.
And there he goes. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out, trying for two. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's a speed threat. Nico Horner walked to open the ball game. The 0-2. Slowly on the ground to short. They take the force out. What a play to end the inning. Wind up leading. On to the fourth. In now for the Reds, Mo Pacheco. Foul ball there.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And a quick out, number one. Next for Cincinnati, Mo Pacheco. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Next pitch is popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Popped up first base side. And the infield fly is called. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the DH, TJ Friedl. Next pitch is popped up. Bodie gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Edwin Rios here. Bounce to the left side. Pacheco tosses across to first. That's the third. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Mo Pacheco. The wind and the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Well, big power guy.
And your final 3-1. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the... All right, we'll be back to get this one. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Mo Pacheco. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Suzuki makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. This one popped up. Pacheco settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. First offering misses the mark. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. The lefty, the 1-0. That's a strike. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. The pitch. Stevenson at first, one gone. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Third baseman, Kyle.
Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. That one to first, diving, and he can't make the play. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Swing and a pop-up. Suzuki flashes the leather on the running catch.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Swanson makes the catch, and that is that. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Mo Pacheco. He's 0 for 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rios brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Brennan Davis. 1 for 2. The pitch. Into left center for a base hit. Man at first. And the batter now, Trey Mancini. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now here is Mo Pacheco. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Towards first, and foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him. The pitch. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
In the air out towards right center. Davis settles underneath it, brings it in. 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Brennan Davis. And the righty deals. Tapped up the first base side to second. That's 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Mo Pacheco.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Now, keep it going.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rios under it. Hauls it in for the out. Trey Mancini now. And a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Ahmed for 1. And that's a double play to end it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down a bit.
A player's agent calls to touch base.